What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Ligo, one half of Enduro. I did a drive time in a while, so I'm gonna do one because I did a podcast. I did a podcast yesterday? Yesterday? Or the day before. The day before, with the LBC news and stuff like that. And I gotta talk about this and in that podcast we're talking about some of Smash Bros. Now I'll say this. What I'm about to say, I'll be honest to anybody out there, because I try my best not to be hypocritical or whatever. And it kind of, sound like it's gonna be like that the way I explain it. So I admit up to front, but because I've been going back and forth on this decision. So a lot of people always ask, as I'm using an example. I'm not attacking this person or nothing. But like people like Terrell and Raging Golden Eagle and all those guys that talking about all the censorship and all that stuff. Now, I myself, as a little disappointed that Nintendo backed down from the whole Smash Bros. Thing. Is it worth something? Not really, bum kind of, because it's like we have gotten to a point in gaming now that is so freaking that we're worried about a character. Because he has a feather, basically, I read most articles of people like, it's an Indian headdress. It's a feather. It's not even a headdress. I know what a headdress looks like. Hell, I myself is unlike a certain person. I myself have Indian background from where I come from. But I digress with that part. But now you see why this crap happened. You say you don't want the censorship, but it happens in this regard of the stupidity of that. And like I said, companies now gotta be super careful in what they're doing now. And it's sad because you can't even make your games to be what it is no more. I mean, we've come from a long way in gaming. First of all, I'm sorry, it was not racist. It was not racist. How is it racist? Do people understand what people do not? Again, that's one of the things I always hate. People don't understand what the freaking word means. It annoys me to no end. That if I have to say anything, that annoys me to no end. How having a character having one feather in the back, knowing the person and get the people who make arguments to this didn't even know Nintendo had that old game from the Game & Watch series in the first place. That's one. And how is that depicted as racism? How's that racist? How is that? Because Japanese people put on a feather on a character that did that. People are like, well, in the old game it was racist because it was cowboys and Indians. Well, there were real cowboys and Indians fighting in the past, right? Custer's Last Stand, stuff like that. It's like that never happened. It happened. What is the argument about that? And again, that's not racist. It's not like a Japanese they put together to show the attack about fire, which you go to Native American places, and I have been, and even they don't even care about stuff like this. They're like, I don't even know what people always make these suggestions. I'm like, I don't know. This thing of people being offended by other people is such an annoying thing. It's not racist, right? We've gotten gaming was such a diverse thing, but now because we are fluent in a society, we nitpick every single freaking thing. Look. We have an Italian plumber. With an Italian plumber. Was that racist? We are a big. You could play as a meat boy. You could play as a spot, a cheetah, a lion. You could play as any characters in game, and you could play as any characters. And we are, and that is the craziness that's going on now. Why? You could play as a car. You could play as an autonomous car. And we're worried about that. And then, of course, they're going to be... Because, again, I'll give it to Richard review. I agree with some of his videos, except for one part I disagree with him. Because he has a video, and I agree with him. The part he agreed with, like, oh, the anti-snowflake's going to be... No, Rich, fat boy. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight, Richie boy. This is what I don't like. If the character was already established, right? Stop changing it to make it for people. Stop forcing people to change the character to make you feel better. That I don't like. I play any game, it's just so weird. I come from a country that's so poor and came to America and do something. It's like, I came from any, but like, I'm not American. I'm not American. Well, I'm American now by my naturalization, but still, it's just crazy. It's just ridiculous. And so, and you have established, oh, Samus, a female character, a strong female character. Oh no, we got the transgender. Why? No, we don't. No, we do not. Stop doing that crap. We need to have these guys. Well, I'm getting tired of guys with white guys with scruffy beards playing the action heroes. Okay, that's your opinion. I'm cool with that. I'm on your side. I let you respect that. But why are you arguing to change it? That's the part I disagree with you, Richie boy. There is not anti-SJW snowflakes, and there are some that are that. Because I give an example. The people who was against the whole thing with Crunchyroll. I'm with you on that. That's why I say you're right, Rich. My philosophy has always will be, if there's something I want to change or do, right? If I want to do something, I go do it. I should not go tell people how to change this character, that character for anything, just because it's established. I hate that thinking. And so why I gotta beg somebody to do something for me like that? That's crazy. If you are a transgender person and you go and you make your own transgender, if you're a transgender game developer and you want to make a transgender, we call it a character as your main character, and you're not taking it from, you're not making another person do this, I am on your side. Why? Because you made your own crap. Nobody was listening to some of them. I'll give you an example. There's a style of music that I champion in. I mean, only few people ever give me credit for it, but you know what? I was like, wow, this music and our music sounds together. Let me do this thing called Soca Trance. It's so high, whatever. In 2007, I did it. I got a Platinum Award. I got 2 Global Guilds Awards because the album sold very well. And then other people started doing that. I did it. I was like, you know what? Let's do this, and I did it myself. I didn't tell nobody to change the music, change the words. I did it my damn self. I don't expect anybody to do that. If you are a person and you want to make a black character, that's you. Go right ahead and do it. That's why I was with the people on Kingdom. He did the research. These guys did research to wait for historical whatever, and people were like, oh, why is no black people in this game? Because there wasn't none at that time. Move on. Move on from that. And you know what I do, which is it's just crazy. Because I was poor and I didn't have that much stuff, I have some God. Thank you, God has given me this. Some call it imagination. Something that I call an imagination. When I play in certain games and the characters are white character, I just pretend he's black and I move on. I don't care. That's what the game is about. The game is out and I'm gonna play the game and have fun with the game. I don't care what the character looks like. And again, we are such a diverse people in gaming. You have Super Meat Boy, you're playing as a pile of meat that could walk. You playing as Star Fox, you playing as anamorphic animals. You playing as paper characters, Yoshi, you playing as a dinosaur. We're playing with so many diverse characters, and it's so weird that we nitpick about because he has a feather on the back of his head, that's racist. What is wrong with you people? And the thing that came about it, you're angry about that crap, but the broken games, the microtransactions, well, let's just put it that the broken games all in one. No, y'all doesn't do that. You know, if you don't like the game, you don't buy it. Why is that so hard? I bought Modern Warfare 1. I didn't have 2 because I couldn't get 2 in a time. I bought Modern Warfare 3. I got Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I had Ghosts. I gave it away. I had Ghosts. When I see Black Ops 3 came out and it wasn't why I like it, I didn't bitch and moan and say, oh wow. I said, wow, they ain't got no story that I would like. Well, move on. And I moved on. But we can't do that now in this society. We got bitched and moan for the dumbest of crap. Which is ridiculous. I understand why Nintendo do it, and that's why you want to know why Nintendo censors so much stuff, because it's not worth the freaking headache. So that's why I say, I've been saying it all the time, and I say, you know what? Yeah, it sucks that happens that way. But I do think they should have never took it. They should have never took it back. They should have never deplatformed it, because it's like it's only a 2-second animation. And you guys are, that is such a nitpicky thing. Holy smokes, man. Again, we came in gaming, we have games. We have games, people. We have games that we play as like, go to Cool Spot. We play as a freaking dot from a 7-Up bottle. We play as an anthropomorphic Sonic the Hedgehog. We got so many diverse characters in gaming that if you don't like it, you can go play something else. Hell, I just watched a video this morning where a cat's running a unicorn. That's a game. You like unicorns? A cat's riding a unicorn. Play that. We've got so many diverse characters, but because these characters don't have it, we're gonna have to do all kind of stuff. Everybody say, "Oh, gaming sexist. We don't have these female characters." Where are you? You thought what? Chun-Li's not good enough for you? Samus, Laura, Joanna, Doc? No, that don't work, huh? Cammy? No. None of those female characters work for you people. It's so ridiculous. We don't have a female. But look again. Hyrule Warriors. Majority of characters are female. Kicking ass. Oh, Zelda's always be saved by luck. Well, go to Hyrule Warriors. She's kicking ass in that game. You can play as Zelda all the way through it. Now you've been an ass mint, Mini Bowser. It's just so ridiculous with this nonsense, man. And we don't. And again, you put all your energy. The same thing with the Metroid. The thing with the Metroid thing, like you bitched about. We don't like. And here's the thing: you bitched about what do you call it? Of Samus, the Federation Force. You bitched about it. More on it. They say you shouldn't even make that game. The audacity you guys have for telling Nintendo not to make the game. Wow. That's an elitist. I don't understand about that. Okay, when Nintendo released another game, I'm gonna keep on hopping. It just astounded to me. Then Nintendo released another Samus game, true to Samus, true to the old school Metroid. A game. She's talking. She's badass. She's doing her thing. What did the fans do? They didn't buy it. Or so-called fans, friggin' pains in the ass. All that talking, you don't back that shit up. That's the part that annoys me. You let the broken games come out. Look at Fallout 76. Look what they tell you. Now they're saying that you ain't gonna get no refunds if you pre-order the game, which is I got a problem. But you know the game is shitty, but it's broken, and people still pre-ordering it. What the frick is wrong with you? That's something y'all should be arguing about. No, we ain't gonna argue about that. No, we can't do that. That's no problem. A broken game? No. Hey, Bethesda, fix the game. No. We worried about a character for 2 seconds have a feather in the back of his, portray a feather in the back of the head. A feather. That's it. That's racist. Which again, that's not racist because look at it. Please look at the definition of racist. Good God. Zell told me can college alone. You need wisdom too. I'm with you, man. I am with you, Bia. This is just ridiculous. How the things we argue about in gaming is infinitesimal to the stuff that we should really talk about. It's so crazy. And now again, everybody's with the Diablo thing. I agree with people that the Diablo thing was at BlizzCon was a dick move, or as you would say, oversight. Some people say oversight. Okay, they're reading it wrong. Okay. Numbers just came out, right, from the MPD, right? Sad to say, and it is this: 52% of all sales from this year November to November. This is October. From October to October of last year, 52% has been mobile games. 52%. Sales has been coming down, and PC gaming is coming down. Why? Because the developers, and I don't fault them. I don't. They gotta make money. They gotta feel it. They gotta make their money. They gotta feed their families. I respect that. I get that. The only way these guys respond is to money. So if you see a game like you don't like and whatever, just don't buy games that I have loved and I seen it done. Devil May Cry is coming out. I seen it doing the microtransaction in the most messed up way. I think it's the most messed up way because the stuff about Devil May Cry that is kind of annoying is that is what that game's all about. You fighting, you leveling up, you unlocking the characters. That's what Devil May Cry has been from since I've been knowing it and playing it, and that's what's into Bayonetta too, because when you get the Bayonetta, you learn the better weapons, you try to do that's a part of that, and now they put that on any money microtransactions. So you know what? Not buying the game. Am I gonna cry to Capcom? Hey Capcom, what the hell? Nah, they want to do it, they gotta do it. I just don't buy the game. But this is what's going on now. The gamers and I'm sorry, news journalists and people, most people on YouTube. I'm against y'all. Gamers are entitled. I'm sorry. You're right about that, Presta. Gamers are entitled. It's just crazy. Unlike Rich, I'm not gonna put the semi-serious spin on the crap. I'm gonna be realistic. We have broken games. Argue about those. We got companies that have buggy games that don't work and needs fixing. You got games that wipes out. And I'm seeing another trend I'm seeing now, people with the online stuff. Like I said, they will be becoming entitled. Nintendo's online is everybody's unhappy with Nintendo Online. What were you expecting? Please, I want to know what people were expecting. I did an objective, and anyway, I could go see that. And a lot of people did comment in the chat. Thank you for doing this video, stuff blah blah, because it was an objective view. It was an objective view. I'm a Nintendo fan, but I could be objective. What were you looking for? You're paying way less than PlayStation and Xbox. For what? The whole point is to play games. I hate that you got. The point is, I hate that you gotta pay money to play games with your other friends. And I did my video about that. But what were you expecting? It's so weird. It's like, oh my God, this is water. It should not be wet, huh? Now we're arguing for features. Oh, it's so great. The YouTube features coming to the Nintendo Switch. I'm not using my Switch to go watch no damn YouTube videos, other than through Nintendo's app that they have for, like I said, the Nintendo Mini, because that's a part of the Nintendo thing. But I'm not using that to watch no videos. Why? Cause it already is that the battery life for this Switch is 4 hours at best. And again, I got a phone where I could watch it in 4K and everything if I really care about this stuff. We're worrying about so much features now, and we don't care about the games. That's why I had to change my assessment. I thought we are gonna have a gaming crash. No, we're not. We're gonna have ourselves a freaking. The game is gonna be soulless. It's gonna be soulless. It's not about fun. It's not about the camaraderie of, oh man, this game, whatever. Hey, I like this game. You like this game? Oh man, you need to try this game out. Oh man, this game Icy, this is a cool game. Oh man, Starlink is a pretty cool game too. Oh, then let me check it out. I'm talking. I don't like this and that, and we move on. No, not no more. Now it's, oh man, you ain't playing Fortnite, man. You ain't nothing, or you ain't playing a popular game. You piece of crap, or all that dumbness. When I came on YouTube on the gaming side, you go again. I applaud anybody. Go first and cast. Who was talking about the crunch time? Nobody was talking. Nobody on YouTube gaming was talking about that crunch time that you guys listen to. But look what everybody's talking about. Now it's crunch time, crunch time, crunch time, crunch time, crunch time. Yeah, we're not. You're right. We're not worrying about games itself. We're worried about all the other crap. It's so ridiculous. People go about it's. Oh my goodness. I just had I thank you guys. I'm surprised you guys are up there so well. I'm heading. I left the studio to go to my architect job, but it's just ridiculous. I understand why Nintendo did it because of the headaches, but man, it's so annoying. And I'm happy they did they changed the cover, of course, for Mario Odyssey. I wish they didn't as well to because the whole mix thing, but at least they didn't take the Pancha Subaru off from Mario Odyssey. And I was like, yeah, but I understand what a headache is, but it's for somebody to be that nitpicky to find a 2-second frame of a black silhouette having a feather in their head is considered racist is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That is, and I wish Nintendo didn't change it. But again, that's why I say that's the part I say is hypocritical. I wish they didn't change it, but I understand why they changed it because it's just freaking headaches by people. We're so nitpicky now. It's just ridiculous, man. Well, while gaming is basically, while new IPs are getting shut down, more and more, not many new IPs going on. People are making the same games over. They're putting microtransaction and crazy DLCs in all the games them now. We don't have any incentives to even play most of the games now because everything is getting so toxic. We got all that problem. But no, we got to worry about a freaking silhouette. Look, I'll say this again. I thank God I have an imagination. If you want, and I know, like I said, what I'm saying here, maybe people don't like it, but I'm sorry. If you want something, do it your damn self. Or set up things to do yourself. I want more black. I'm a black guy. Do I want more black characters in gaming? Yeah, but I'm not in charge of that. And when a person makes a good game, I'll enjoy it for what it is. If you want to make a homosexual character, and you're homosexual and you make a game, I am 100% behind you. Why? Because you make an original character. I don't want you to take a character that's been established. I don't want you to take a snake to make him gay. I don't want you to take a Samus to turn a transgender. I don't want you to take a Bowser and turn him into a him, she, whatever. Make your own character and ride with it. Again, I just saw a character of a game. Basically is the I forgot the turn up the thing with a motorcycle. You got to do this motor trial or whatever, and you have a cat riding a unicorn. I'm cool with that. That's what gaming should be about. We have so many diverse characters that you can enjoy it no matter what. Cool spot is a spot on a freaking battle. The Noid from back in the old days, the Noid is Noid and Chester Cheetah is mascots of thing. Ronald McDonald have that. You have characters like that. We have so many characters to play as, and if you don't see and you don't like it, then you don't buy it. You see how Activision with the stuff, the stocks tanked that much with telling people are angry about that. Okay, you're angry. That's what it is. Done. Move on. Most of y'all was gonna buy the mobile phone, but here's the thing though, they didn't make that game for you. They gotta make money. They made it for somebody else. And for y'all to be uproar whatever, it's ridiculous. Black Ops 4 came out. That game is not for me. It's for somebody else. A lot of people in a weird ways enjoying that game. That's them. That's good on them. I don't like always online game. Not my thing. I don't like that I need to be always online. Not my thing. And you heard me say that millions of times. So I will always pass on that. As long as it's not a free-to-play. It's a free-to-play game, different story. But if I got to pay for it, no. I'm not going to do that. I could pass on it, move on with my life, but geez, man, so weird. It is so weird. So it made no difference. I just wanted to get that out because, again, I understand why Nintendo do it, but it was annoying. It was just annoying and crazy, and I don't want. I think I got out what I need to know. It's just weird what's going on with gaming. We don't talk about broken games. We don't talk about these publishers doing, like I said, cutting out games, doing all the horrible stuff, doing all these things. We harass other public, but then we harass developers to put in our character. The frig. Bad enough that as well too. We That's why I know Sakurai's like, fuck. Basically, I know in his head he's like, fuck this. Seriously, I know Sakurai's like, this is some bullshit. So I get death threats and harassed to put in Waluigi, but then I'm getting also harassed because I took a 2-second sprint and put in the game to show that a game that we had back in the old days. Why would you become a developer when you walk in this thin line and you can't even your creative juices just can't flow? It's so crazy. Again, I don't know how. I don't even know how that character is racist, because it's not. It's just stupid. But again, that's just what that's what we're arguing about nowadays. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this rant. Sorry, it just seen you guys. I'm surprised you guys were there. I just wanted to do drive time. I just saw that. I posted yesterday, so they told us they're gonna take it out. I was like, I'm not surprised, but it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Sakurai needs to troll more. I hope that I would wish Sakurai was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take it out. But again, I understand why the company does it. And then you want to know, and then like I said, people like Terrell and RGE and all those guys, they're like, oh, why we don't like censorship? This is crazy. We don't get censorship and all that stuff. This is why we get censorship, because of that bull crap. And the funny thing about it, here's the funny thing. No, and nobody's reporting this. I'm gonna let you in a secret. In the Japanese version of the game, they're gonna keep the feather. Only in America they're gonna censor it because of the bitching. The frig. Because of the bitching. So the Japanese version gonna keep it, but the American version we're gonna take it out, cause America and Europe has become in uptight little bitches, cause we got too much shit. We got nothing to worry about, so that's what it is. So how funny is that? He should add the Goomba next. I'm with you. But yeah, just to fuck with these guys, I with it. And I don't like to curse that much, really, but just to mess with these jabronis. It's just annoying as hell, man. So stupid and just it's just a waste of time. Now I like Chain Chomp. I was thinking that too long time before even the Piranha Plant. I wanted him to do the Chain Chomp. Mailmint. But anyway, like I said, it is what it is. We'll see how it's going on. Like I say, I'm sorry, gamers are more entitled than before. We got too many people who are just little the Deku scrub. We got too many little things to worry about, and the major things of having a game that don't work, that's broken and everything. No, we up in arms about everything. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, catch you guys later. This is your boy Liga. Like I said, thank y'all for joining me. Let me vent out some of this stuff. Remember, there's no perfect game out there. All this shit is this ain't that the truth. There's no perfect games out there. What's perfect is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. Get y'all later.